Second Mate Officer, also known as the Navigator Officer. Second Mate Officer is the third in command on board ship, and customarily the ship's navigator. The navigator's role focuses on creating the ship's passage plan.
How to update the charts and publications. The chart correction log should have details of all charts present on board with index of corrections. Mention against each add chart number. All the charts and publications are to be corrected on a weekly basis following instructions provided in weekly notices to the mariners, and the correction numbers to be entered in the same index mentioned above against chart, so that it can be used as a quick reference to check status of corrections for any chart. There should be equipment on board and services to receive navigational warnings and navtext warning. Whenever a new chart or new edition is published, weekly notice to the mariners carry out notification of the same. On receiving a new edition or a new chart, the chart correction log is to be updated with the relevant folio number against the chart numbers in the index, and NC or NE to be inserted adjacent to the chart number in the correction index.
Having made a full appraisal using all information at hand pertaining to the passage, the OOW, under the authority of the master, is to prepare a detailed plan for the passage. In this stage, the intended course of the ship are actually laid out on the charts of suitable scale, and all plan is laid out from pier to pier. Monitoring is that aspect which takes into account checking the position of the vessel such that it remains within safe distance from any danger areas. A safe and successful voyage can only be achieved by close and continuous monitoring of the ship's progress along the pre-planned tracks. Execution. In this stage, the navigating officers execute the plan that has been prepared. After departure, the speed is adjusted based on the estimated time arrival and the expected weather and oceanographic conditions. The speed should be adjusted such that the ship is not either too early or late as it ports destination.
Checking the functionality of all the navigational equipment as second mate officer. So as second mate, I have to check the functionality of all the navigational equipment in order to know whether the piece of the equipment is functioning properly and that it is successfully communicating to any bridge system to which it is connected to give accurate data for the voyage.
Topics for today, it's all about the second mate as medical officer. The second mate are in charge of minor medicines. They can handle an emergency and help to diagnose the actual medical problem, along with their other responsibility to take care of the medical problems. The medical officer in non-cruise ships mostly take care of any medical issues on the ship. As medical officer of the ships, and without doctors, the officer treats the ship's crew under the directions of the master. Second mate take an active role in overseeing the medical care of patients and the functions performed by medical staff. And the medical officers must ensure that the consistent and accurate documentation of medical records for all patients take place.
Checking the functionality of all the navigational second mate officer to ensure that all navigational are performed. Officer should check performance of gyro, compass, and magnetic compass. Second mate officer, navigator of a ship, all route planning, chart, bridge, equipment.
For this day, I tackle about the additional duties of the second mate officer. The first is directing line handlers. Directing line handlers during mooring, the third mate and second mate are assigned either forward or aft mooring station. He will follow the orders from the master. The officer will in charge in delegating tasks to the rating to facilitate safety mooring operation. Duties of the second mate officer is directing anchor detail and training instruction crew member. The officer will be responsible in training the crew such as cadet and other new crew. Normally, familiarization schedule is followed given by the company which is based from SOLA.
What is route planning? Route planning needs an official that knows everything. What to do? Official must know that he know what to do in order to be safe, the ship and his companions.